Monday, December 8th edition of the Carolina Weather Video. Meteorologist Matthew East here with you. Hope you had a great weekend. Weather pretty nice over the weekend, although certainly very breezy yesterday across the region. Let's start off with a look at the Beach Mountain Parkway camera, courtesy of resortcams.com. It's sitting at freezing there atop Beach Mountain. And we're going to be looking at some changeable weather here over the next 12 hours around the region. First of all, numbers yesterday in the 50s across a good portion of North Carolina for highs. Down to in Columbia, it was 60, 61 in Wilmington and Jacksonville, but most of the Piedmont and the Sandhills of North Carolina in the 50s, 47 yesterday up in the mountains in Boone. All right, here's the deal. As we start off the day, it's pretty chilly. A lot of 30s on the board. It's 36 in Charlotte, 35 degrees in Greensboro, Raleigh 37, 42 in Columbia. Some 20s there in Boone there at 28 degrees. A couple of features to note. One, an incoming cold front off to the west, but really the biggest weather player for us is this area of low pressure offshore. That is actually going to be backing off to the northwest, closer to the coast as we head through today and tonight. And the result will be a round of some rain, maybe some sleet pellets or a couple of wet snowflakes mixed in the western Piedmont of the foothills as we head on into late this afternoon and this evening as well. A lot of cloud cover, and that's going to be a pretty consistent theme today. Some mid and high clouds from the west, some low clouds from the east, and the result is a lot of cloud cover around the region. There's your precipitation with the cold front I mentioned there through the UP of Michigan into Wisconsin and Illinois, down into parts of Missouri and Arkansas as well. So watch that area of low pressure in the right-hand part of your screen. That backs closer to the coast. And so here we are, 4 or 5 o'clock this afternoon. We see some precipitation breaking out across the region. And the air pretty chilly here in parts of North Carolina. Chilly everywhere, but chilly enough that I do think in some areas, some sleet pellets or even a couple of wet snowflakes could be involved. Our steadiest period of rain will be this evening and into tonight. Now this is one of those deals where it will be a very uneven distribution of rain. The foothills seeing the least amount of rain in terms of North Carolina. You notice Charlotte only on this most recent run of the RPM model registering at around 7/100ths of an inch of rain, while Greensboro approaches a half an inch. Same story with Fayetteville. So kind of an uneven distribution of rain. Probably it'll be central north. Oop, that's not the right thing. Let me try that again. It'll be central North Carolina that has the greatest coverage and intensity of rain beginning late this afternoon and on into this evening. And just an example of the chilly day. This is the RPM model focused on the Triad region. I want to show you that it's staying in the 30s there on the RPM for a lot of the Greensboro viewing area. In general, here's what we're going with for highs today. I'll go 40 in Greensboro, 43 in Charlotte and Raleigh, but it's going to be a chilly day, no doubt about it. Now tomorrow that low pressure pulls away, and that's it in terms of major storm systems this week. Pretty quiet week begins to unfold for us. Your Tuesday highs across the region, low to maybe some mid-50s in the Piedmont zones. Now let me go back. Let me actually back up to that previous chart very quickly and watch what happens with the mountain zones here. As that cold front moves through, a period of some snow kicks in tomorrow into tomorrow night, maybe lingering into Wednesday in some areas. And here we are with Wednesday's map, that big low pressure wrapping up through the northeast part of the country. And that's going to drop some snow in some spots. Again, first of all, the backside of the system, you'll see the North Carolina mountains pick up some snow tomorrow and tomorrow night. And then some decent snow totals in parts of West Virginia, Pennsylvania, New York, and some areas north and east from there as this system wraps up and moves through the northeast. Here's your Wednesday highs across the region, close to 50 in a lot of the Piedmont zones. And we're going to be looking at a lot of low 50s, maybe mid-50s as we go through Friday and into the weekend. Plenty of sunshine right on through the weekend as well. Very quiet weather tomorrow through the weekend. Ski resort areas, there'll be improving conditions there over the next couple of days. First of all, a little natural snow. Some colder temperatures will also allow for some nighttime snowmaking. And so you'll see these base depths creeping upward throughout the week, probably additional trails opening. That is obviously a misprint there on the Catalucci map. That is, I believe they're sitting at 7 of 17 slopes available. I'll have to check that. But the bottom line is there'll be some pretty good skiing and riding conditions for sure as this week unfolds. All right, that is it for today's edition of the Carolina Weather Video. Everybody have a wonderful day, and God bless.